I don't know what I just watched, but Jalton Almeida just beat Derek Lewis via unanimous decision. And I have no clue what I just watched, but all I know is that that was not a fight. Um, yeah, it was not a fight. Almeida wins by unanimous decision against Derek Lewis by just lying on top of him for 5 rounds, doing absolutely nothing. And you know it's bad when the referee has to tell you to do some work and actually do something to your opponent when you've actually got them down. I don't even know if I've actually seen that before. But that's actually what happened, and that was basically the fight. Almeida lying on top of Derek Lewis, doing nothing throughout the fight. Don went for the odd submission attempt, and then as soon as that failed, just back to lying on top of him by putting his head on Derek Lewis's chest and doing absolutely nothing. It's that wasn't even a fight. That was not even a fight that we just saw just then. So I've all my notes that I've taken for the fight. Round one was probably Almeida's best round, and apart from that, he did nothing. Even though round one, he didn't even do much. Went for a few submission attempts in round one, got that one 10-9. Then for the rest of the other 4 rounds, round 2 to 5, it's just the exact same thing of Almeida lying on top of Derek Lewis, doing absolutely nothing. And it was in the second round when the referee first said, Almeida, you need to do something. And then, yeah, he did end up landing a few punches. He comes out into round three, doing the exact same thing, lying on top of him. It wasn't even throwing much punches on the ground. Soon as one submission attempt failed, back to lying on top of him, and then I'm just gonna get him on top mount and look at him weirdly and not even doing it and not even do anything to him. What an absolute joke this man is. To be fair, gutted that Derek Lewis didn't win. He was just being held down by a strong guy in Almeida, and Derek Lewis had no answers, could barely get back up, apart from the odd time that Almeida was just kept on grabbing hold of him. He's just ridiculously boring one-dimensional fighter. That's what Almeida is. Boring, one-dimensional, and like that wasn't even a fight. That was not even a fight. Imagine having that amount of control time over Derek Lewis, not being able to submit him or not even be able to get him out of there. Imagine having that amount of control time over him and you're not able to do anything to him whatsoever. What an absolute joke this man is. Completely bored the hell out of everyone and wasted everyone's time who watched it. Joke. What an absolute joke this man is. Release him from his contract. I don't want to see him fight again for the UFC. He doesn't deserve it. You can't be a UFC fighter and just do that. That's the most boring thing I've ever seen. And I thought I've seen some boring wrestlers before. There's been some boring wrestlers out there before, but there's people who call someone like Khabib and Islam Makhachev boring. Well, why? I don't see how. Compared to that, that wasn't even wrestling which Almeida was doing. Wasn't even grappling. Wasn't even wrestling. What was that? What was that he was actually doing there? Almeida, that's what you call boring, especially when the referee's telling you to do something every single bloody round. Oh, you need to land some things. You need to get some work going. What a joke! What a joke! He shouldn't be allowed to fight again. He should be released for that. And the way that Michael Bisping and stuff were hyping it up on commentary, saying, "Oh, it's been a real dominant performance from Almeida." In what way is that dominant? He just laid on top of him, did nothing. Just kept him down, holding him against the mat, doing absolutely jack shit the whole fight. It's meant to be a fight. It's meant to be a fight. Like, do something. Actually wrestle. Actually try and get some submission in. Because you had some chances. You did have some chances to be able to do so, but you just took your sweet time, and then he just gave up so easily, and then just decided, as soon as he realised, it's going to be a bit hard to submit Derek Lewis here. I'm just going to lie on top of him instead, for 5 rounds, and kind of that was not even a fight. It was disgusting to watch. It was honestly absolutely disgusting to watch. Another man just lying on top of another man. Disgusting to watch. Not gonna lie. It was honestly painful to watch. Honestly, that was painful to watch. No, I'm not watching another Jalton Almeida fight. I'm not watching another fight of his if he's in the UFC. They need to get rid of him straight away, in my opinion. You just can't be doing that. You can't be like what referee is to go in there and no, 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 no. What a disgrace of a fight.